Hi Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope that this reading resonates with you. And if it doesn't, I would also suggest to check out your rising and your moon sign as well, okay? And it is a general reading. So let's just get started. Capricorn, I think career-wise, this is a fantastic month for you. Probably like the peak of your career. So it's a really great time to create a foundation of everything that you want going forward, and it's a great time to be serious and to really take action. I think you're getting very detailed and you're getting very organized, and most importantly, you're being very efficient right now in terms of your time and your career. For any of you with like any legal battles, I think this would be a good time for them going positively in your direction. And also, for those of you that really want to start a new passion, this is such a great time to start that. It's also fantastic for traveling and for your career. So some of you may be traveling for your career, or maybe traveling for a certain project that you're working on, but it's really great to just kind of move towards what you want. Also, for those of you that are in a long distance relationship, this is also either some of you may be starting a new long distance relationship with somebody that you meet on your travels, or some of you may be moving closer to, if you are in a long distance relationship, you may be moving closer to your significant other, or you may be coming together now to move closer to each other. But it's also a time where secrets will come out and secrets will come to light. So I think you're going to be able to see things beyond the surface right now, and anything that was kept hidden from you, you're going to become aware of it this month, and it's going to stimulate you to take action. And I think that you just need to really look towards what you want to expand to, and be willing to make changes, because there are changes coming your way and you may need to modify some plans. So be willing to make those changes this month, and it's okay if you do change your mind towards the path that you're going towards, because shifts need to happen. And I also do think that someone from your past, for some of you, is coming back to you. Now, this person potentially may have had an addiction issue, or is recovering from that, and they're from your past and they're coming towards you. Or maybe you felt very passionate about them and there was kind of like an addictive relationship between you, then that this person is coming your way. So be mindful of that. I think that that your career and your resources are on a highlight this month, and there's also really good potential for love and harmonious relationships that are coming your way. So you're gonna hit a career peak, and a lot of good things are gonna happen. Again, I said but you may need to make adjustments, and new adjustments or some changes are coming your way. So keep that in mind, and work with your energy, work with all this career energy that you have to make a foundation. And you want to be able to expand your dreams, but in order to do that, you're going to need to make a foundation in order to do that. And remember, you can attract who you're looking for, or what you're looking for. Don't focus on your limitations. This is not the month to focus on your limitations. This is the month to work past your limitations. So whether it's studying something new that's out of your comfort zone, or going international, taking an international job, or meeting with somebody in a long distance relationship, something that seems like there may be something that seems like it's a limitation, but this is the time to work through them and to really make it work. Some of you may be meeting someone from a different culture than yours, but it is a really great opportunity if you have any changes that need to be done, like changes in career direction, this is the time to do it. Or it's a good time to change in general if you're not changing your career path, but it might just involve a promotion or a raise or something like that. But overall, Capricorn, there are exciting times ahead. And it may seem sudden, and there may seem like there's a lot of changes coming your way. But, you know, at the end of the day, whatever is coming towards you, you're going to be able to find solutions, and you're feeling very positive and you're feeling very energetic. For those of you that are single, the Eight of Wands could mean that you're going to have a rush of love coming your way. So you may meet somebody, like I said, when you're traveling, you may be within your travels and you may be swept off your feet, and this person, you may be quite infatuated with this person. For those of you that are coupled, it could also mean just a rush of love and excitement coming into your existing relationship. For those of you that are committed, you know, whether it's like a fairly new relationship and you just started with somebody, or whether it's like you've been in the relationship with them for a while, you could have that, you know, fun, excitement, and rush of love coming towards you. And also, like, for career-wise, you know, things are going to take off, and they're going to take off quickly, and you're going to have that energy to make them work, which I loved. That's fantastic. Just be careful not to kind of be too hasty on things, right? I think that a lot of you are going to reach a goal that you've been aspiring to this month, and it may so well be a career goal for both of you, or it could be within your relationship, within a committed relationship. You may feel like you have reached a mutual goal with your partner, whether it's buying a house or starting to have a family, or something that you've been working for, or maybe just kind of moving that, because whatever excitement is coming your way with your partner, for those of you that are coupled, I think it's going to leave you being in a more committed place. So it may be something that turned out casual, it's going to turn more committed. So it may be as simple as that, or maybe you deciding to have children. It's really just a time to enjoy with your partner. If you're single, you may have a lot of options for you, Capricorn, this month. And I really do think for those of you that are single, this is a fantastic month to meet somebody. You may have a lot of options coming towards you. And you know what? You're at peace with yourself. I think that you worked really hard to overcome your personal issues that you've been dealing with. You worked really hard for that, and you are at peace with yourself. And honestly, you're attracting really good things coming to you romantically, right? Because when you're comfortable with yourself, and when you're happy with yourself, and when you're open to new possibilities, that's when you can draw somebody into your life. So this is so fantastic for you. Also, for those of you career-wise, there could be a lot of success that's coming your way, and it's kind of like a breath of fresh air. Like, oh, finally, you know, I put in all this effort, and I'm gonna see rewards, and whatever comes your way, whatever positive thing career-wise comes your way, just enjoy it, Capricorn. You worked hard for it, you know, enjoy it. And for those of you that don't have that coming, then keep working towards it, because it will, you know, it will lead to something for whatever you create foundations for this month. Some of you may also be you know, finishing a project finally that you've been working on, and it's going to be successful, or you may be getting a promotion, you know, really reaching those career goals. I see you doing that this month. And for those, you know, that are coupled, I think for those of you that are coupled and that are having some issues, this is not going to resonate with everybody. And frankly, I hope that it doesn't resonate with a lot of people, but in case it does for some, this particular thing, there may be somebody in your life that's kind of meddling into your relationship, and you feel like you need to, you know, their meddling has potentially caused some friction between you and your partner, and some of you may be working through that. But I do see that you have the strength and the commitment and the willingness to make it work. And you know, you have so many positive cards this month about getting that fresh excitement in your relationship and having harmony in your relationship. So just be careful for those of you that are dealing with that, I think. But also, you know, some of you may be in a relationship with somebody that is is very honest and very constructive and wise and very professional. Or if you're in a career, this could be someone that's giving you support. So you may receive support from a woman in your work environment that can really give you the guidance and be really honest with you, give you professional advice for whatever you're working on. Some of you may be in a relationship with someone that's very intelligent. That's what this card can also mean. Or, it could represent somebody that's had, a tough time in their life, but they're stronger and wiser for it. So it could really just be that. It could be you, maybe you've been through things and now you're stronger and you're wiser and you're ready to move forward. I think that for a lot of you that are single, I think that you're realizing that you still want, to focus on your career, and you still want freedom with the other person too. So you're realizing that you're very self-sufficient and that you're going to be selected this month. You realize you're self-sufficient. You don't need anybody. You're independent. And you want someone that's going to complement you and support your passions just like you support theirs. And you don't want a relationship that's fully dependent this month, which is fantastic because you know what you want, and because there are people coming your way, Capricorn. There's love coming your way. There are going to be opportunities waiting for you. So it's great that you know what you want and that you remain independent and that you have a relationship that's not too dependent on each other, where you can both support each other's passions and you can both give each other that space. I think that it's just, for going back a little bit to the couples, when I mentioned if there's somebody that's kind of meddling, just remember to, you're not, I think that some of you may not want to let others ruin what you have. And if you're single, I think some of you may be interested in somebody and you're willing to fight for them this month. So you may feel like there's competition to get someone's affection, and you don't want to allow, you want to put in that effort into somebody and you don't want to kind of get overlooked. So I would say, don't get too competitive if that is the situation, if the person has a lot of admirers or something. But of course, put in that effort and, let your feelings be known and be yourself. And then it's up to that person to decide, because really an unhealthy, negative kind of competitive atmosphere is not really healthy for you. So just keep that in mind, that there's only so much you can do. For those of you that feel like you have to kind of compete for somebody, just be yourself and put be honest with the person and let them know how you feel. And then at the end of the day, they're gonna have to really make the decision. So some of you may be feeling like you may have to compete for something. So compete for a job. If you've gone on interviews and they're interviewing other people, or if multiple people are up for a promotion, or if you're trying to get a client and there's a lot of people going after that client. But I do see you being successful in that this month. So if you're up for promotion, you may just need to wait. If you're up for a client, you may just need to wait, because you seem to be battling other people, but it's just patience, and it will turn out positive for you. But it's just really, again, for those of you that are single, Capricorn, it's such a great time to meet somebody, and because your confidence is going to be shining through, and this person that you're going to meet, I don't know if you're going to necessarily have to compete with other people, hopefully not, but I think that this person that you're going to meet, they may be have a bit of a wild side, and that might be intriguing to you for now, and you might go in really fast with them, and you may feel really energetic and in love. So that may be happening for you, and you may have met them, like I said, they're a different culture or somewhere abroad. But for those of you that are in that relationship, I also think that you are a strong and close and united couple. And if your relationship is going through that emotional upheaval, that's potentially emotional upheaval about somebody else, or maybe not, but if you're going through that, this card really suggests that you will get back on top of it. And any of these problems that you may have faced in the past, it's actually going to bring you closer together. So rest assured, if you're putting in that effort and you're having open communication and you're willing to, work through the past and kind of let go of grudges, both of you, then you do have that opportunity to really get back there to where you were before, because this card really represents like a great strength in a relationship and two people getting closer together, right? And now is really the time for you to master your emotions and go ahead with what you want. Like, you're gonna have the skills, you have the potential, you definitely have the work ethic, Capricorn. You just need to be brave and to believe in yourself. And don't allow, fear of failing or fear of looking bad, or to not do what you want to do. Because if you want that promotion, you're going to go for it. And go for it. There's put yourself out there. Go and interview for that job. Put yourself out there for that promotion, because this is such a great month for you career-wise. And I think if you've always thought you could run your own business, for example, just believe in yourself and put in those foundations this month to make it happen. Be careful about spending, impulse spending, but this month, just be careful about that. If you're single, it's time, because of all the energies that are out there and you're feeling confident and you have opportunities coming your way and things moving in fast and things are coming your way, it's time for you to make that effort and to socialize with people if you want to meet somebody. If you've been hoping for a relationship, it may take longer than you think, but I do see something coming in fast. But a relationship and commitment-wise might take a little bit longer, but just be patient with it. Whoever you meet, be patient, see how the situation unfolds, and the commitment might take a little bit longer than you expected, but just really be patient and make that effort to socialize this month. For those of you, like I said, that there may have been a little bit of conflict with your partner, petty arguments, things like that, it doesn't matter, because you're going to be able to work through it. Ultimately you do have the strength and the world and the Eight of Wands. Like, you're going to have, you may have been having issues, but I see a kind of, for those of you that are willing to put in that effort, I do see you getting back to where you were and having kind of the excitement and the romantic passion reignited this month for you. I think that you're very ambitious, Capricorn, and you're full of ideas, and you may have been dreaming of something, but now is the time to put it into action, because you have the skills, you have the capabilities, the energy is in your favor, and now is the time. If you're waiting for anything, if you're waiting to go on a job interview, it could be positive. You could be getting an answer that you want. So Capricorn, I'm really happy about this month in general for you. In terms of love, you may meet someone overseas. It might come in very fast. Some of you may feel like you have to compete with the other person, but with other people. But just be true to yourselves. This person may be intelligent. They may be very straightforward, and I think that you're also feeling like you have your sense of self and you have high self-esteem after everything you've been through, and you know what you want, and you want your independence, and you're looking for somebody that's going to be able to let you supportive of your passions just as you are supportive of theirs, and supportive of your work just as you're supportive of theirs. And ultimately there is love coming your way this month, and it may not be like right away commitment, but you may jump into something and really become infatuated with someone. So just be patient on that and give it time to develop. For those of you that are coupled, I see like a reigniting of the relationship. You may be doing some fun and new exciting things together, which is fantastic. And whatever there may have been involvement from someone else, or some negativity around another person, and you feel like you've had to kind of battle through that. some negativity, some petty arguments, things like that. At the end of the day, you do have the Strength card, and I think that you're willing to put in that effort to make it work. And career-wise, Capricorn, use this energy, honestly, because you have great things coming your way, and now is the time to put in those foundations. So for those of you that you may have promotions, you may have successful job interviews, you may have been able to get new clients. For those of you that have your own business, things may be working really in the positive for you. You may have felt like in the past, you've had to really battle people for, be competitive, but you will be victorious. You'll see that you'll be victorious this month. And for others of you, you may find like, okay, this doesn't happen this month, but I'm going to put in my best foot forward to make it happen in the following months to come. And I'm going to put in that effort to make it happen. And you may be getting guidance from a female figure that's providing you guidance as well. And I see traveling. So I really hope that this resonated with you, Capricorn. Remember, use this energy to further your career and stay focused and remain ambitious. And I hope it resonated with you. And if it did, I would love it if you could like and subscribe. And I will see you again in mid-month. Thanks so much.